Hey folks, so I'm recording this video in a parking lot. Actually, I finally got off my butt and drove over to one of the local YMCA's. I reactivated my membership with them, but I'm in this sort of spot schedule wise where I'm working like 6 days a week, trying to make as much money as I can, pay off all these debts, pay off all these bills. And then I kind of get into thinking, oh, the one day I have off, or that I allow myself to have off, I'll go and I'll swim or I'll work out or something like that. And then that day comes and I'm just so exhausted. I end up sleeping in or just sitting around kind of in a daze into my room. And, then I finally get off my butt to go to this, and it's like, oh, I get here and it's like, 20 or 30 minutes from closing, and it's like, okay, I'm not, I'm not swimming, I'm not doing anything, unless I go to some other, location where they have a pool and you can just kind of like pay for a, day pass and then go and swim for a bit, but, which I'm thinking of doing, but, and, because of the pandemic, they shut everything down. I put my membership on pause, and then I decided to activate it again, and they gave me this whole sort of, oh, you got a month until we'll actually, charge you for that. And it's just like, I should have just canceled my membership period, because I don't ever seem to be able to get over here. I get over there when it's like, if they're gonna, when they're open, and they're gonna be charging me like 80-90 bucks a month, like for some that I'm not, and that I don't end up using. It's like, what's the point of it? Because I remember getting the membership originally back, before the pandemic, back in like 2019, right after I graduated, and I was just like, classic, like I got all these plans, like all these hopes and dreams and whatnot, and then the pandemic came along and everything got shut down. And, since the height of that has passed, and, in many ways, a lot of stuff, we didn't think was going to get, was going to happen, happened. And, certain things became normalized. I'm trying to like get back to sort of a state of normalcy, and I'm frustrated with a lot of things, because I feel like I'm, and in a lot of ways I put myself in this position, so I'm not, not really like a victim 100%, but I feel frustrated with the spot I'm in, where it's like I feel like I gotta work all these crazy hours. There's not a whole lot of career advancement at my job right now. Definitely my finances have improved, over the last, it's coming up on a year. So like let's see, it's the 28th, so 20th of May, so a month from Wednesday would be, well, month and a half from Wednesday, roughly. A month and a half from Wednesday would be, a year. In actuality, not, LinkedIn official, but in actuality, it'd be like a month and a half from next Wednesday. It would be a year at, having gone back to this job. But it's kind of like, I can put in extra hours, I can get more money, I can get that stuff sorted out. And I'll probably make a second video after I finish recording this, because I'm just kind of getting some stuff off my chest before I go look for a public pool where I can just, pay for a day pass and just go swimming. Because I need to start getting myself, back into the swing of things, and then maybe that'll give me the motivation to actually utilize my membership here. But anyways, it's like I said, I can work more hours, I can make more money. I don't feel like they're ever going to promote me, even if I got apply to positions and work my butt off. It's like they get their opinion of you, and they got their ideology, and their standards, are way higher than they probably should be. And, they're banking on you being comfortable with where you're at. And so eventually I'm gonna have to leave this company, second time around. Hopefully that time will be the move that will not only get me into an actual engineering position with much better hours and much better pay, but it'll afford me the opportunity to be able to go to a pool or a gym and work out, and not have to be pulling crazy overtime hours like I've been, which obviously there's no guarantee. I mean, a lot of these folks, you think, oh, they must have great hours, but they don't, because they're getting called in to work on equipment or to fix this or that or whatever, at insane hours and that sort of thing. But at least more flexibility and better pay, so I can be affording to do that kind of stuff, taking care of my physical and mental health. Which probably something I should probably to talk about the idea, like the topic of mental health, but or health in general, but be able to do that, and also pursue other things like further education and such. But yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point where I feel like I'm gonna have to be leaving this company soon, and I think being confronted by it with the fact of where I'm at right now. I mean, I probably look kind of weird sitting here recording some video in my car, having just parked, and maybe it's also the way I'm dressed. I got this beanie on and all that, but and I'll probably have to be changing my appearance a bit in terms of like getting my facial hair and get myself a haircut, etc. But especially since I'll probably in the next short bit probably be looking for another job, not because I'm gonna go out of my way to get myself fired or something. I'm making sure that I don't have a repeat of that as far as what my end of things is concerned, but or how my end of things is concerned, or whatever expression you want to use, turn of words. But yeah, because I hate being in this state of mind. It brings up a whole lot of emotions and thoughts about a ton of other aspects of life, like relationships and marriage and sex and having kids and starting a family and whatnot, and how it relates to all the other sort of moving parts of my life. I mean, for one thing, I would never have imagined myself like not only being where I'm at right now, but I don't want to imagine myself being one of those, guys who kind of like let himself go and end up being, a 60 or 70 something year old diabetic or a 50 something year old diabetic because I stopped exercising or gave up physical activity, even just going to the courts and playing some basketball or swimming or something like that. I always want to be the kind who would like set that sort of example of you don't drop that sort of stuff. It's exercise and health, it's a lifelong pursuit sort of a thing. But anyways, probably stop here, make a video talking about the financial situation, and then maybe I'll just head off to some other pool, because I think there's one actually closer to my house than this place, and I'll have to drive back, and it's gonna be about the same distance. So I'm at least getting out of the house and getting into a different environment and getting to sort of take account of where things are at, sort of look at it like that, because I've had this sort of tunnel vision for the longest time on certain things, and I'm getting to that point where I'm like, my wick is burning low, and I need to get that stuff taken care of and done and move on from it. So anyways, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.